Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're passionate about web development and eager to start your journey in front-end engineering, you've come to the right place. In today's video, we'll be discussing the essential front-end engineering skills you need to learn or you need to have to land your first role in the industry. And in today's world, we have a lot of engineers out there focusing on different parts of web application, software development, and all of that. We have the front-end parts, we have the back-end parts, we have the clouds, we have the DevOps, we have the networking engineers, and so on and so on. We have the database management engineers and all of that. But today's video is focusing on the front-end engineer. What do they do? What are the skills you need to gather to be able to land your first role in this industry? Come along with me and let's explore this together. Before we dive into the technical aspect of this, let's understand the role of a front-end engineer first. The front-end engineer is responsible for creating the user interface and the user experience of the website and applications, making it very crucial in today's digital world. Take for instance, you visit a website and you are able to interact with it, see moving objects, see colors, see text, see all of that. That is the work of a front-end developer or a front-end engineer. They lay out the pages from designs and turn them into code so that you as a user can interact and have a good experience on the website. This part is what the front-end engineer does in a product, a web application, or anything relating to software engineering. A front-end engineer works on the user-facing parts of the application. This is very crucial to note before we delve into the tools you need to learn. It is necessary for you to know what you are expected to achieve or do as a front-end developer, which is creating and crafting user experiences, user interface for a smooth user experience. The foundation of front-end development lies in HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. These are must-have and must-know tools for a beginner front-end developer, even before you can get into the advanced level. It is crucial and important that you know these basic development skills, which is HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. What is HTML? HTML is the skeletal part of the application. Your text, your pictures, and all of that are laid out in the HTML. Now CSS gives it the beauty. CSS gives it the color, the positioning, the display, and all of that, while JavaScript gives life to it. For instance, I come to a website. In Web 1, when you go to a website, you are not able to interact. But now in Web 2, JavaScript was introduced for interaction of this website. So for instance, I want to sign up on a page and I keep clicking on the sign up page or the login page and nothing is happening. Then that is not a great user experience. But as a front-end engineer, you need to learn JavaScript for the web so that you can interact with these websites. HTML, CSS, JavaScript, very important, and they are must have. You cannot skip this part. It's like the building block of the front-end development journey. As you progress, you encounter front-end frameworks and libraries that enhance your development efficiency and productivities. There are a lot of front-end frameworks and libraries accessible, and you can get them everywhere. You can learn them online. There are a lot of resources from different teachers and different sources. We have React, we have Angular, we have Vue.js, we have Svelte, and we have a lot of emerging front-end libraries and frameworks. But the most popular ones, and which have gathered interest and have a lot of community in them, are React, Vue.js, and AngularJS. And there has been a lot of debates as between which is better for developing. In my own opinion, it is better to just pick one, learn the fundamentals, since you are familiar with the founding block or the building block, which is HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. You should be able to pick up any of these frameworks and libraries, just learn how they work, and put in your knowledge from HTML, CSS, and JavaScript to do your work. So You can choose to learn React, you can choose to learn Vue.js, and some in today's world may also choose to learn AngularJS, which is mostly not common, but the forefronts are React.js and Vue.js. You can pick up any of these libraries after you are done with learning your HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, which is the building block. And these libraries help you create more modern applications, which will include efficiency and more productivity in your web application. Next, you have to learn responsive web design. In today's mobile-centric world, which involves a larger percentage of people trying to access websites through their mobile phones or through their mobile tablets, it's crucial to create websites that can adapt to different screen sizes and devices. It will not speak well of you to create a website that is only accessible and interactable on the desktop, because many of your users, and this boils down also to user experience, crafting websites, crafting web applications that is accessible on any device of the choice of user is very important, and to be able to work as a front-end developer or to be able to land your role as a front-end engineer. It's important to learn mobile responsiveness. You can learn Flexbox, you can learn grid system, you can learn media query. There are a lot of mobile responsiveness approach to building website, and this is a very essential tool that you'll be needing as a front-end engineer in any role, even from the junior level up to the senior level. It's a very important skill to learn for your front-end engineering journey. Collaboration is a crucial part of front-end engineering, and version control is the developer's best friend. This is why we have a tool called Git, and Git is basically essential for version controlling and collaboration. Imagine yourself joining a team where different people are assigned to work on different parts of a website or of a web application. How do you come together to work together, and how do you put your work together to form a bigger application? This is where version control comes in, and collaboration, and this is mostly done with Git. We have a lot of products that work with Git. The mainstream ones are GitHub, Bitbucket, and GitLab. It is essential to learn the version controlling, which is Git. Once you learn this, you can use it on any of these products, especially GitLab and GitHub. User experience is greatly impacted by how your website loads. Front-end engineers, as a front-end engineer, you must optimize web performance. Imagine a scenario where you visit a website and it takes you minutes before you can see the first interactive interface on the website. This is a very bad performance. So as front-end engineer, it is essential to learn measuring performance metrics, like accessibility, like performance, speed. There's a Chrome tool inbuilt in Chrome, which is Lighthouse. You can use this to check your website performance, your website speed, and all of that. It's essential as front-end engineers not just to learn how to put pixels and images together, but it's also essential to make sure that your website performs well and users are having a great experience when trying to access your website or your web application. This is a very important aspect of front-end engineering if you really want to land your first role in front-end engineering. So I advise that you take a look at some resources you can find online on how to optimize your websites, some of which includes lazy loading your images, trying as much as possible to compress your images while still keeping the quality of these images, and also lazy loading your JavaScript files. These are web performance metrics or web performance methods that you can use to make your pages load faster and improve your user experience on your web application or your website. To become a valuable front-end engineer, you should know that you have to be able to debug, you have to be able to find bugs and fix them on time. Debugging is an integral part of a developer's life, so knowing how to identify and fix issues is vital in landing your first role. You want to join a team where they probably have an existing application, and while they are trying to improve their web application, the marketing team or the customer experience team brings reports from the customers, or from the QA team finds bug. As a developer, you should be able to learn the skill of debugging, finding issues, identifying, and there you have it. So these are the essential front-end engineering skills needed to land your role. First, your HTML, CSS, JavaScript. You move on to frameworks. You move on to responsive web design. You move on to version control. Then you move on to optimization and performance of your website. I encourage you to always practice, build projects, collaborate with other people, learn. Do not work alone. Do not try to work with a team. It could be your friends or people that you know that are on the same journey with you. Try to collaborate, try to communicate. This will help you when you land your first role in a team. So you previously have a little bit of experience in communicating problems, in communicating ideas and all of that. If you have found this video helpful, please give it a thumb up and consider subscribing to this channel for more web development content. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you won't miss future videos, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.